Board. Okay guys, we're back. We're selecting a ship this time. Things to look at, its value, what it's got inside it, and its hazards. Excuse me. A couple other things here, the class of reactor and the class of thruster. And this tells you a little bit about what the ship is. So, you know, we got light cargoes, station hoppers. Try to go for a station hopper first. I mean, they tend to have better value. They've got lots of seats. We might just go this one. Let's head on out there. Excuse the loading screen, guys. You won't have to see too many of them.
Alright, Cutter. Now that you've completed your training, you're only about 1 billion credits away from paying off your debt to Lynx. I know the thought of making 10,000 credits, let alone 1 billion, sounds impossible right now, but I can assure you it is within your reach if you put in the work.
It
You've
is.
got the DNA to be a great salvager one day.
It's quite easy to do.
Literally. The report here says your blood work confirmed ideal genetic makeup, physique, intelligence, and psychological profile for the position of shipbreaker.
None of the things I actually have.
Thinks you're less likely to blow yourself up. Let's see if they're onto something. Complete your work order and return here to your hive when you're ready for another ship. And careful with that reactor. One false move and you're a goner. And a whole lot of credits pour.
Yep.
Good luck, Cutter.
Okay. Shut up. Okay, so again, standard practice, strip anything easy. It's something to get in the habit of. Nacelles tend to be...
Credits deposited.
The first couple of ships, the nacelles are on the outside. When you get up a little bit higher, they're what's it called? They're stuck on the inside, and they can be a bit more finicky to get to. But you know, strip all the easy stuff on the outside first.
Salvage secured. Account credit applied.
Finagling the keys. So I'm on default setup for the keyboard, if you're wondering. If you're not, then you know, too bad. So they cover that in the initial tutorial. It's actually quite good. And if you watched my previous video, you know the lesson of the airlock, and see if I can't do it right properly this time.
Airlock pressure levels dropping. Airlock pressure levels increasing.
Okay, the mackerels are quite cute because they have a few bits and pieces. That's a data box. Pick it up. If nothing else, it gives you a bunch of what's it called? The credits.
Air pressure level decreasing.
The Lynx tokens. The Lynx tokens are good.
Airlock pressure levels dropping.
Alright. See, I did it right this time. Okay, that door comes off. Try not to smash too much stuff up. Again, check this area. There's tends to be a data pad, or some of the early ones actually have credits in here. So, you know, you don't feel like you're hurting all the time for credits. Let's get this bad boy out. Okay, that there is a utility key. Not so important on the mackerels, but when you get up to the next tier of ship, the geckos, you do need them, and they're expensive as sin. I think they're like 50 or 60,000 credits a pop, and if not more. I know they're expensive. Say goodbye to that bad boy. Uh-oh. Okay, and this is the problem when you go and get yourself caught on. Be aware that that can happen. it's bad for you. It's very bad for your health. That was incredibly lucky. Reactor. Nice and easy, nice and simple. Down to the front arrow. Yeet. Oh, it was... What? That was completely wrong this time.
Salvage secured. Credits deposited.
We'll get this thruster out too. It's worth fair cop. Over there.
Object accepted for processing. Credits deposited.
Caution. Tether supplies running low.
Oh, yes.
Salvage secured.
So again, you can find utility keys, data pads, all sorts in there. Well worth always going in to have a quick look-see. Right, we'll take the floor off.
Hey, Coder, I need you to head back to the kiosk on the starting platform to fill up your room 2. Stat. We wrap.
So I did pick up the range upgrade, so I could get, you know, a couple of lengths of floor. Whoop. That felt like a face full of machine part then.
Warning. Oxygen reserves are critical.
Yeah. So the oxygen's a thing. They're over here under the wrench is a kiosk. You can buy all sorts of bits and pieces like dethers, oxygen obviously, backpack, thruster fuel. So, become familiar with what's here.
Welcome to Vendatron 9000. Thank you for your purchase. Thank
So utility keys worth 50k. You can pick them up for free. Right. Again, the standard thing of just strip out all the easy stuff. This is a fairly easy ship to break down. I'll probably be 2 shifts on it, but if you get really good, you can get in and get out in 1. A lot of the YouTuber guys at the moment are just stripping big ticket items out, and then they're going on.
Credits awarded.
It's a different way to play. It's another way to play, but I mean, it is your game. I tend to strip it all.
Salvage deposit accepted. Credits transferred.
And that's just you see on them. They what's it called? Are color coded to where they go.
Salvage secured. Credits deposited.
Oops, face full of seat.
Salvage deposit accepted. Credits transferred.
So this one's got a few other added dangers, not just atmosphere. It's got a couple of fuel tanks. It's got a power cell. It's got
Salvage secured. No credit applied.
Power cell, a coolant tank, at least 1 coolant tank. Seem to think that there's 2 actually. Now there is a bunch of lights on the ship.
Credits deposited.
They're not worth anything. Well, they're worth something, but they're not really worth all that much. So, you know, if they get destroyed, nobody's crying over a few broken lights. Right, so that's the main cabin taken care of. For this one, you'll go through the back. We'll take the roof off, and then we'll take the back off it, and then that will probably be the end of this workday. I'll bring you back on the next workday and we will strip it all out. Ah, there's something really awesome to look for. Oxygen. Free oxygen. Some ships have it, some ships don't. Be aware that it is on the inside of ships, so don't go ham-fisted cutting through walls like I did in the last video, because it's a good way to kill yourself. As it is oxygen and oxygen explodes. Come on. Again with the shoulder barge. Shoulder barging these things is good for you. So inside the red line.
Alright, Cutter, you got 5 minutes left of this shift before they turn the lights out on you. Pitter patter. Be right.
Oh, that's terrible. Terrible tethering. Broken it. That one's gonna break too, I bet. Maybe.
Valuable object processed. Credits awarded.
Huh, look at that, it didn't. Alright, 5 minutes left. See if we can't get the back off. Maybe even get the fuel tanks out of it. That's not what I want. So on these early mackerels, these back 2 panels are what hides the fuel tank. It's down low, so shoot high.
Credits awarded.
Yes. As I said, it's down low, shoot high. You'd be surprised how many times you'll cook off something simple as a fuel tank in the early ships. So there it is there. So just hit it with a grapple while it's in place like this. Just pulls them off. It's great.
Caution, tether supplies are low.
There you go. That's it. That's the back stripped out. Simple as that. Ooh, I didn't quite get that. That's lucky. That would have been another dumb thing on camera.
Salvage
Right.
deposit accepted. Credits transferred.
Cutter, make your way back to the kiosk on the starting platform to fill up your O2.
Ah, yes, I'm out of O2 again.
Trust me on this one. Weave her out.
So the first couple of missions you're going to be out of O2 and out of tethers all the time. That's just me completing these work orders. Thumbs up means you've done a great job. Completing work orders is really good because it gives you LT tokens, which you can use to upgrade your kit. More importantly, a little later on, I'll let you buy your kit, so you're not having to rent it. I'll show you the ending screen when we get done here. You know what?
Oxygen
I'm not going to buy anything. I'll just finish today.
Oxygen supplies are available for purchase at the Master Jack.
So that's one workday. As you can see, you know, nacelles, they're worth about 75 grand a piece. Tethers are worth about 18. Nanocarbon's worth lots. The reactor, $500,000. The thruster, you know, just under 200k. It's worth it. Strip the easy stuff. You know, you destroy a few things. So what? Right. Good morning. Here we go. That's what greets you every day when you start every shift. Is you're in the hole 500k before you even start. Your equipment, you got a bunch of different options. You have a bunch of different upgrades, objects. For example, tether amount. Buy that as soon as you can. It's just, you wouldn't believe how important it is. I don't want to do any of that. There is a data thing. Actually, I'll probably recover that. When you recover data, you tend to get a little bit of LT. So just check the top right. See, I went up 100 LT just for recovering that data. And now I can buy my tether upgrade. Okay, we're going to continue to strip that ship out. As I said, I'm going to try and strip them all out on camera. There's no finicky finagling and whatnot. Interesting. Fuel's still down. That's interesting. Okay. Right, now this is the side with the airlock. So this was most likely the side with the power cell and the coolant tank. So I know this one's going to be a bit longer. Right, now. So just there, yeah, there you go, there's the coolant tank. Don't shoot it, whatever you do. If you can angle your laser and stuff so that, just be a bit gentle. I'm not even joking when I say that thing explodes, it'll kill you. It'll freeze you to death. That's it. You see, I can fly down between the down the crawl space between the airlock and the exterior hull, and then yeah, just tether it away while you cut off the other side. So same again, just there we go. Coolant tank out.
Object
And away.
accepted for processing. Credits deposited.
So we'll take a quick fly down this other side. So that purple thing is the power cell. It's worth a bit of money too. Do not shoot it, it'll explode. Be gentle when you pull it out, it'll explode. Oh look, we've got 2 coolant tanks. Lucky me. If you can get the angle, especially on this side away from the what's it called? Airlock, you can get the angle so that you're less likely to make these things explode. You can still make them explode. Just flying into it too hard will make it explode. Yes, I've made it explode a lot of times. Right. And again, as I said last time, try to get it inside that red line. It's inside the suck zone, and the processor will do the rest of the work if your tether is damaged or breaks. It just did to me then. Right.
Caution, tether supplies are low.
Valuable object processed.
Right.
Credits awarded.
Wow, I used a lot of tethers there. So same deal. Pull it out with the grappler, yeet it with F, or whatever the kinetic pulse
Salvage
is.
secured. Account credit applied.
See how it arcs with electricity? It's bad for your health. Right, now, little weird grey line, it's got to go. Same there. Missed. There. And if you heard it then, that was just about to explode and fire all over me. It's not fun. And then as you use your tools, they obviously get damaged. They don't work as efficiently.
Your oxygen reserves are low. Note that excess carbon dioxide can cause damage to Link's equipment.
Continue. Right. So there's oxygen there, but I need tethers. So what I'll do is I'll fly back over here and get some tethers, get some oxygen, pick up some fuel because my fuel's low, and then we'll go ham at stripping out the cockpit. And that'll be pretty much it for this ship.
Oxygen reserves are critical. Please contact your plan administrator to add asphyxiation coverage.
Thank you for your purchase.
And that gets you quite a lot of... And the last thing I picked up there was a repair kit, because I'm not entirely sure how many I start with. Sometimes in these ships you can pick them up. You can pick them up in all the ships actually. But you don't always get one. Sometimes you get one, sometimes you'll get 6. So it's it can be a bit hit and miss at times. Health pack. Now where was I in the removal of this? I've removed it, good. Right. Yeah. Nope, that's not what I want. No, it's just not going to do it for me. Okay. So, bifurcating saw. Make short work of that. Same again. Now, if you remember, if you watched the last video, you remember I cooked off my airlock. Thankfully, I won't do that this time. But I am going to cut it off because it goes into the processor, everything else goes into the furnace. And if I shoulder charge it, did I break it? Sometimes it just wants to be finicky. Oh yeah, there you go, that's the problem right there. Fine. Yeet. Oh,
Raw material process.
I know what the problem is now. Soft metal seal. But it's the same down there. There we go. You may say to yourself, but you've still got your oxygen tank on there. See, where'd that even attach? Whoa, hold on.
Material deposited.
So on this bad boy, it's on the outside. It's worth a few dozen credits. And you've got another one on the inside. And then, yeah, it's ready to go. It is weighty. A couple of tethers are worth it. Go in there. You got a bit of weight to you though. Okay, just got the cockpit left. You can see there's a few bits and bobs in here. There is a power controller. Lots of electricity.
You've got about 5 minutes left in this ship's cutter. Don't bite off more than you can chew.
Give yourself about 2 minutes to send the cockpit
Please revisit your training.
into the processor. Vast majority of it will go on the processor.
Salvage
So you need about
secured.
2 minutes, but
Credits deposited.
you know, eat out as much of this stuff as you can. It's credits in your bank.
Salvage deposit accepted. Credits transferred.
Again, right click is the retract.
Salvage secured. Account
Your
credit
grappler.
applied.
Or you can just fly it around, you know. It sets itself at a length, and then your movement
Salvage
will move
secured. Credits deposited.
things. Oh, damn. Damaged it. Thankfully, at this stage in the development, damaging parts and pieces don't seem to, affect the value of them. So, that's awesome. As you can see, my oxygen's just about critical.
Salvage secured. Account credit applied.
But that's it. That's everything from in there. I think. Oh no, there's one more cabinet. They are worth a bit. I think they're worth about 13 or 14k. And then
Salvage deposit accepted. Credits transferred.
2 tethers. We'll get that puppy in there before I run out of oxygen. Yes, I could have used the oxygen before sending it into the furnace, but oh well. Those are the choices I make. It's not going to make it, I don't think. Bugger it, I'll buy more oxygen to make sure.
Welcome to Vendatron 9000.
Oxygen level stabilizing.
Alright, and that's... yeah, it didn't make it. Look at that. So as you can see, it naturally sucks in when it gets to that red line.
Object processed.
So you just need to get it to the red line.
Deposited.
That's it. That's the first ship done. Broken down, it's gone. There may be a little bit of rubbish there, but really it may be a pixel or two, but that's it. Alright guys, that's this video done and dusted.